Welcome to the new setup. Actually, this is kind of a temporary setup. I don't have all of my equipment back yet on the moving truck, but I think what I've got now will work well for this evaluation of A Haunting in Venice. Also, if it sounds like I'm sick again, it's because I'm sick again. Please keep in mind that nothing posted by Movie Health Community is medical advice, and nothing posted by Movie Health Community has been reviewed by medical professionals. Also, if it seems loud, we're gonna have to deal with it. It's Florida. I need to have the AC running. It's a wall unit that's right there, and it's a box fan over there. That's the only way that it's bearable to live in Florida. A Haunting in Venice is Kenneth Branagh's third outing as Hercule Poirot, also his third time directing. This is becoming quite the franchise, with 2017's Murder on the Orient Express and 2022's Death on the Nile. Now, the first question of Movie Health Community, obviously, is this movie safe? I wish I had better news for you. It's really not. There are a lot of sudden strikes of lightning that create quite a strobe effect, and there are a lot of scenes lit by flickering flames that may also create a strobe effect. So for flashing lights, we've got to give this movie an 8 out of 10. For the camera motion in this movie, it's not very intense. There is one scene that lasts about 20 seconds where the camera spins pretty fast. There's one brief sequence of anxiety where the camera does shake a little bit. As for mental health risks, there are several people who are suspected of having acted on suicidal ideation. We see depictions of the suspicions and depictions of what actually happened. And in one of those cases, it does actually happen. Also, one of the more disturbing real-life things that happens in The Sixth Sense happens in this movie, too. Now, is this movie any good? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. The biggest praise I have for it is for Kenneth Branagh's directing. This movie is beautifully filmed, beautifully framed. It uses his Dutch angle, which he's a big fan of, quite a bit, and he uses it a lot better than he did in Thor. And then, obviously, Kenneth Branagh, he loves playing this role. When I first saw the trailer for Murder on the Orient Express, I thought that Kenneth Branagh's mustache was going to be doing most of his acting for him. But no, he holds his own, and that mustache is just kind of a co-star. That's the case in Murder on the Orient Express, that's the case in Death on the Nile, and that's definitely the case in A Haunting in Venice. The best thing that this movie does is make Hercule Poirot question what he actually believes. And that's something you need in your characters with superpowered minds like he has. This movie may drag a little bit for some audiences. I don't really think it did. I'm going to give A Haunting in Venice an A-. We want to thank our followers on Tumblr and Facebook, and obviously an extra special thanks to our patrons over on our Patreon page. One of our patrons, specifically Peter from the $5 tier, came up with a really great idea to curate a list of movies that are safe for photosensitive audiences. If you go to our Facebook and Tumblr pages through the links in the description below, you won't have to scroll too far to find our curated list of movies that are safe for photosensitive audiences. These are movies that on Movie Health Community we've given flashing lights scores of 0 or 1, and there are 130 titles on this list. Extra special thanks to Peter for coming up with that idea. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video, watch it all the way through, and leave a comment if you have anything to add to this discussion, especially if you disagree with anything that I've said here. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe at the movies.